Hey guys, welcome to number 23 of the Derby Career Mode. In this episode, we are going to go into a game against Manchester United, who are currently sat 6th in the table. We are in 8th, we need to get top 5, so we need to get some points from this next game. There are the top goal scorers, assisters and clean sheets, so if you want to pause it on those, I just thought I'd quickly go over them. Danny Ings is actually the top goal scorer with 12 goals, and I really don't want to sell him at the end of the season, so if we can keep him, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Going to try and get some new contracts with some of these players, so that'll be really good to keep them at the club for a long time. So, into the game we go. Manchester United, I don't think they've made that many changes, really. I think Handanovic in goal, that's about it. The rest of them, pretty much all the same. I'm not too sure if there's a new one on the bench or something. No, it's literally exactly the same Man United team, but with Handanovic instead of De Gea. So, into the 35th minute of the match here, Handanovic punches the ball out wide to Johnny Russell. Then he gets the ball into the back post where ABOUBAKAR is lurking, and he just beats like two men who are marking him to the air and makes it 1-0. A great start to the game and just a really good time to score just before half time. Then we go into the 85th minute of the match here. James Wilson coming off the bench. We do get the ball in to Rojo here and then passes it inside to Mata. Mata gets it to Wilson. And with his very first touch in the game, gets the goal and makes it 1-1 and gets the point for Manchester United. So a really good tactical substitution there. We do get contracts accepted from Ince, Ings, Lingard and I think one other. So I think that's really good. Unfortunately, Will Hughes at the moment doesn't really want to sign that contract, but I'm going to try and improve his offer and hopefully he can stay in this team because I don't want to sell him for anything less than like 20 mil, maybe 25, because he's just a really good player and I really do enjoy him in this career mode. So into the next game we go against Stoke City. Unfortunately, it's not a rainy night in Stoke where we could really show off our skills. It is a nice summer's day, so still a difficult one because they are actually quite a good team in my opinion in real life, and on the game they are quite a tough one to beat, but luckily we do get taken down here. A keeper just catches Danny Ings running through, and then Johnny Russell steps up to the spot, puts it to the left and makes it 1-0. A good start to the game for us, of course, and Johnny Russell, really glad I bought him back from Lyon. We sold him for about 7.5 million, then we bought him back for about 4, I think, so a little nice 3 million profit for about a year loan basically, so that was nice business from us. And then we go into the game, Matty Jarvis getting the ball into the box, does deflect off a couple of players, and then Danny Ings does feed off it to make it 2-0 in the game and get us the 3 points. So still sat in 8th in the table. Hopefully we can push on to at least 7th, maybe even 6th in the table by the end of this episode. And luckily Johnny Russell's gone up to a 75, Bellerin's gone up to a 72 and Hoffman up to a 73. There may be a few other players gone up by ratings, but that's about it for the time being. And it's really nice to see that my players are going up. I'm really surprised Matt Jarvis, who has come against his former team in this next game, has gone up to a 76 when he is 30 years old. So into the game we go, 45th minute here, Hector Bellerin picking up the ball in the middle of the park. Not too sure what he's doing here, I think it was a corner or something. Nice bit of skill, goes past one player, then he chips the ball over the top for ABOUBAKAR. Defender nowhere near it, tries to do an overhead kick and he does finesse it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. A great start to the game and yeah, really nice time to score a goal just before half time to take the confidence out of West Ham. So into the second half we go. Jesse Lingard running down the left hand side. He is a really nice tactical substitution. It's a shame that he hasn't really had that much game time since signing for us, but it does hit the post and then Hoffman is there to scramble it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And that's what I really like about Jesse Lingard. He can play on either wing, he can play in the centre attacking mid position, so he's just a really nice player to have in your team. So really nice 3 points there. That does push us up to 7th in the table. And that's the position we need to be in because there's only like a month and a half left. So next game is going to be against Norwich, a team we should be able to easily get the 3 points from. And then we'll finish off the episode with a game against Southampton. So into the game we go. I don't think they've made that many changes, Norwich. I think they brought in Christie from us. I think we did. We just didn't need him at the time, but I kind of do need him now because now we've gone back to the 4 at the back. We need another right back. So there is their team, not many changes. I think there's a new striker, Fernando, or whatever his name is, the Brazilian. That's about it. So into the game we go, 23rd minute, ABOUBAKAR running through on goal, cuts inside, smashes it past Ruddy, makes it 1-0. Great start to the game, really good signing we made there from ABOUBAKAR, of course, getting him for Charlie Austin, pretty much on a free. Like, we got Austin for a free, then we did the swap deal in January. He did get a few goals, Austin, during his time with us, but I just didn't really feel he is a good player at the club. So into the 42nd minute again, ABOUBAKAR just creating his chances for himself, makes it 2-0. What a quality player he's been in this game. And yeah, we go into the second half, 2-0 up. Hopefully we can push on, maybe get it to like a 4, maybe even a 5. That would be really crazy to see that we can score that many goals against a struggling side. So ABOUBAKAR again running through on goal, gets it to Matt Jarvis, finesses it round the keeper, makes it 3-0. Last 30 minutes, can we get a couple more goals? We'll have to see, of course. And in the 61st minute here, we do win the ball back. I think that was worth a goal. Hughes, a nice standing tackle. Then we get it to ABOUBAKAR, who puts it over the top for Danny Ings. With blistering pace, can just run through on goal and make it 4-0. So, yeah, Norwich, they're not that good. They're probably going down, actually. I think they are a bottom 3 team at the moment. So, into the 87th minute of the match here, can we get that 5th goal that we desperately want? Because I don't think we've actually won 5-0 ever in this career mode, so that would be a nice thing to start off with. So, Hoffman here picks up the ball, brilliant strength, just gets around the defender, cuts inside, smashes it with his beautiful left foot and makes it 5-0. Obviously, we're unprofessional, it's going to be a lot easier, but at the same time, a 5-0 is a 5-0. We only managed to draw against Man United, so it kind of does show we're on the right difficulty, and Norwich are a bottom 3 side. So, final game of the episode is going to be against Southampton, who had a fantastic game at the weekend, 6-1 against... Who was it? I can't remember who it was. I really can't remember who they beat 6-1. Aston Villa, that was it, yeah. So it'll be an interesting one to see if we can do as well as them at the weekend. So, into the 15th minute of the match here, Ings with the ball just after the halfway line. Runs through on goal, I think, Font against Ings. It's not really much of a competition because Font's not the fastest. He did stay quite close, but luckily we get the goal there to make it 1-0 in the game. This Ings and ABOUBAKAR combination up front, it's just absolutely fantastic. If one of the players don't perform, I'm not that bothered because I know one of the others will do a great job. So, 32nd minute here, Johnny Russell cuts inside, goes through on goal, smashes it into the back of the net. Again, the wingers, we got Matt Jarvis and Russell at the moment. They are kind of aging at the same time. We've got Ings and Lingard waiting on the bench if they do ever get injured or whatever, they don't perform or something. But at the moment, they're in absolutely fantastic form. Russell getting his 2nd goal of the game there. What a quality player being on that right-hand side. Obviously up to a 75 now, so that's really cool to see. And this ball here from Mings, what a quality ball for ABOUBAKAR to head into the back of the net to make it 4-0. So with that goal, it does see the end of the game. A fantastic 4-0 victory against Southampton, who aren't the easiest team to beat. So really nice goal at the end from Mings as well. That ball over the top for ABOUBAKAR to head into the back of the net. What a quality game that was. Russell was absolutely outstanding. So if you could, smash the like button, subscribe if you are on his channel, and see you soon. Bye.